Hey, good evening. It's Monday, June 22nd. We see the beauty of the Lord all around us. And the thought for tonight that I think we need to hang on to is that God's love is compassionate and He cares for us. And we see that when we see a beautiful sunset, when we see the glory of God and aspects of creation, a beautiful picture, we remember God's goodness and kindness to us. It's important that we hang on to those images when God cares for us in ways that are a little harder for us to accept. So we can be blessed by a sunset or a striking landscape or a beautiful bird or flower. But there's also times God blesses us by calling us back to Himself, and that's also what it means to be a loving Father. So in the book of Proverbs, He makes this statement: "My son, my child, do not despise the Lord's discipline, and do not resent His rebuke." Why? Because the Lord disciplines those He loves. As a father, the son He delights in. That's what God does for us. He cares for us to draw us back. We know that if we're left to go our own way, it won't be a pretty picture. Just like with our 3-year-old, we have to draw them back to where they need to be. We can do it in harshness, or we can do it in kindness and gentleness. And of course, the really neat thing about God is that He always uses the force that's necessary. He's always gentle. Sometimes that gentleness is a little stronger than others, but He'll always be committed to using the force that's necessary to bring us back to a place of being obedient to Him. The book of Hebrews quotes this passage from Proverbs 3 and gives us a little bit more insight into what this discipline looks like. He says, regard hardship as discipline. Regard hardship as discipline. Your God is in such control of the things of this world that He loves us so much that the hard things that we encounter, those are a sign of His discipline, to encourage us, to strengthen us, to lead us in the right way. Sometimes we get discouraged by the difficulties we face, the hard things that we face. And it does, it wears on us. It's hard for us. But that's God calling us back. Don't despise Him calling us back. Rejoice in the fact that that discipline is a sign that He loves us. His mercy and care is there. That's the thought for this night. Rejoice in God's care for you. Be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.